Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, February the 3rd, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. All right, we get some good ones here. A double score weekend, baby. Oh yeah, now is the time to gain some traction on the old current scoreboard. So we're on season 15 scoreboard, and those of you who haven't had much time to spend on it there, now this weekend to gain some traction. Don't forget, you can also use these score boosters, which help you out a little bit as well. If you don't have any, you can always buy them in the Atomic Shop for 100 atoms. I know myself, I don't buy them. I just usually use the ones that I get for free off the scoreboard. So FYI on that, you can decide what you want to do there, just to show you that they're available. You will notice I have a couple dailies that may be different than you. I did reroll complete a daily ops and kill a fanatic, and I got some different ones instead. Many videos on my channel that will help you guys out with different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player, you're a returning player, or even an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome. You guys help me out with the great comments, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. There's a bunch of stuff we could do right here in our camp, which is pretty cool. Scrap junk to produce steel 10. So steel is extremely abundant in the wasteland. You pick up armor, you pick up weapons, tin cans. The vast majority of things you pick up will have some sort of steel in it. But because we're doing daily, weekly challenges, we might as well just bulk steel at the good old Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead. Go inside to our Tinker's Workbench here. Let's go ahead, go craft. Let's go down here to bulk, slide it over. Go down to bulk steel right here. So as long as you have 2 plastic and 30 steel scrap in your stash or scrap box, this method will work for you. Let's go ahead and bulk 1. That's all that we need. Let's back out. Let's go ahead and scrap the bulk steel we just literally crafted. Done. Scrap junk to produce steel 10 for 10. There's nothing stopping you from going in the wasteland and finding those items. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just to get these dailies and get some quick, easy scores so you can move on to bigger, better things. Okay, what's next here, Jim? Like purified water, 5, perfect. So purified water, you can build a little purifier right off the hop. I know myself, I like to go to my little vintage water coolers here. These vintage water coolers I've had for some time. And basically, these water coolers will collect 2 purified water. So these camp resources will collect while I play the game passively. That's what I meant to say. So let's go ahead and collect these bad boys. I always mention to people, it's always good to have camp resources around. Because you're playing the game anyway, doing dailies and just kind of running around. When you come back, you get all kinds of water there. Now, you don't have to have a water cooler, so to speak. Okay, they have something else. Let's open up our menu here. Go down here to water. Right, so they want purified water, of course. The ones that collect dirty water is not going to count. But this bad boy right here, this small water purifier, it does take a lot of resources. It does take quite a bit of power. But these guys will collect 2 purified water. And you learn these guys like very early on in the game. Okay? And if this is all you got, this is all you got. Just put a couple of them in your camp. I know I had them for the longest time until I got the vintage water cooler, so nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. Okay. What else we got here, Jim? Collect energy, ammo 20. Perfect. So if you have an energy weapon that you use day to day, okay, let's go ahead and check that out in our workbench here. Right, so we have some energy guns here, right? These are just some examples. So if you have these equipped and you're going around, you're killing enemies, and basically the ammo that you'll pick up off those enemies, the vast majority will be the ammo that you're using for the weapon that you're using, okay? And the same thing when you're going to ammo boxes and such like that, okay? Same kind of deal. Just make sure you have it equipped on your person, like you're kind of going around. Like I have this this bad boy right here. I shoot an enemy, And lo and behold, most times they'll have some energy ammo that for this energy weapon. Okay. Another way we can do this, we can actually craft energy ammo at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft. Okay, now of course it's energy ammo, so it's down here. Okay, so these alien blaster rounds right here. Okay, I can craft 30 of these bad boys, and it will count towards the daily. Now it does show 20, so I do want to show you both methods I want to show you here today, either crafting or collect from your ammo box. So let's build 15 of these 2mm EC cartridges. Okay. Now, of course, you guys have seen me use this before. We usually go to our perk cards, kind of offset of what we're trying to do here. And I hit the wrong button again as I'm just getting up from working night shift. Got 2 more nights to go, baby. All right. So you open up your perk cards. And then under agility, use the perk card you can use to give you more ammo if you're legitimately looking to craft more ammo. Okay, it produces 80% more rounds from crafting ammunition. You guys have seen me use this many times. Same thing down here in luck. There's one down here in luck. It's called Super Duper. Highly recommend when crafting anything. You go ahead and apply this bad boy on as well. All right, but just because we're going to craft so little, there's no point in me putting that stuff on right now. But I do want to just show you. I just want to give you guys as much information as possible. So I'll get a deck down here to energy ammo, 2mm EC, just to show you that we can craft it and it will count. There we go. Collect energy ammo. Okay, so you can collect them off of dead bodies while using an energy weapon. You can craft them at the old Tinker's Workbench. Okay, or if you have Fallout First or had Fallout First before, you have this ammo storage box that you can grab ammo from. There's our alien blaster rounds, the ones that I've been currently using on my weapon. Let's go ahead. We will collect 10 of them. Collect energy ammo. So there we go. So we can even collect it from our own ammo storage box, just like that right here in our camp, guys. And I just want to kind of show you that. You can go ahead and you can put some of this stuff back in if you want, but I'm going to be saving those AB rounds there because I'm going to be using them for the weapon that I have. Okay, just to give you guys some options there. Okay, what is next here, Jim? Mod a piece of armor, 5, perfect. So here we talk about this all the time. Mod a piece of armor, mod a weapon. You hear me talk about having a piece of armor or a weapon in that case that you used either day to day, or if you don't know a paint for armor that you use day to day, basically what you can do is you can have a piece of armor in your stash box and just kind of keep it there. So you can use for mod a piece of armor daily challenges or mod a weapon daily challenges. You hear me talk about it all the time. So that's why I always kind of promote paints, because it only costs 1 oil most times. And if you go default paint, it's not going to cost you anything. Let's go here to the atomic shop just so I can show you a little bit more details. So you go to your atomic shop, just in case you're a returning player and you're thinking, I wonder if I do have a skin. I wonder if I do have a paint, right? So you go down here to skins, you slide it over. You can see it goes down to weapons and armor. Right, so there's the weapons section. Here's the armor section. So you know this. So these are all the paints here that I personally own, and you can do the same thing to check it out to see what you own in your character. So you know we got metal paint, marine paint, robot paint, wood paint, leather paint. Like you know, leather is like one of the first things you learn in the game. You know, combat paint, Secret Service. You know, wood and like. And just to be honest with you, I've never ever bought a paint, an armor paint ever in the atomic shop. I've always been rewarded these paints through the scoreboard, FYI, because as we know, as we go through the scoreboard, we get all kinds of great rewards for paints. That's what they like to do. Same thing with the weapons. So that's where you can find out, you know, what piece of armor, in this case, that you know a paint for, okay? So let's go ahead. We're going to go right here to our armor workbench. We're going to go modify. All right, so let's use this left arm, for example, Secret Service left arm. We can slide it over, and there's nothing stopping you. Like you know, if you have some mods for the armor that you own, you don't have any paint, and you're only left with having to put a different kind of mod slot on. By all means do that. It's just going to cost you valuable resources, and that's why I always kind of tend towards and promote having a paint. let's go ahead. I have this Raiderish paint on this left arm right now. Now we're going to go no paint. Now it's not going to cost us anything to change this. See how it counts? 1 for 5. Okay. And go back to, go to a different type of paint. So it's going to cost us 1 oil each time. Now go back to no paint. Going to cost us anything. And go back to the Raiderish paint, which is going to match. There we go. Mod a piece of armor 5 for 5. You could do what you like. But I always kind of recommend either you use a piece of armor day to day that you know a paint for, or if you don't, if you're just that new, have a piece of armor in your stash box. Just kind of have it there, because this daily pops up quite often enough, and when you got double score, it's definitely worth it to have around. Okay, now that we beat that to death, what else can we do here, Jim? Okay. Let's go ahead, kill insects 5. So I have many videos out there showing you some great locations for insects. They are all over the map. We are just across the road from good old Aaron Holt Homestead. So let's go ahead. We're actually going to start down the road here, because there is a little beehive down here. And they have bee swarms. Now you can do the same thing if you're in an area with actual honeybees. If you agitate them enough, they will actually squirt out little bee swarms from them. And we did that maybe about a month ago. And that was based on a suggestion from McGee, I believe it was, who had mentioned about doing that. Don't kill the honeybees, but just kill the bee swarms. Just be shooting them out at you. And it was a great idea. We did that during our daily challenges, and it worked very well. It worked extremely well. Okay, and we saved the honeybees. And that way, if you're on a public server, other people can benefit from that as well. But we're right across the road, right at Aaron Holt Homestead. Right down here's this little shack, and here is some bee swarms around. So let's go ahead and take care of these bee swarms. Looks like we get a couple of them at the same time. 3 of them at the same time. Nice, just like that, because they're all in like one little area here. Yeah. If you're ever looking for an acoustic guitar, this bad boy there, little Aaron Holt, he's got his guitar with him. You can keep that as a little piece to kind of show off to your friends. Okay, now down here in this field, there'll be some other insect as well. These guys here, they kind of go for the torso. Because I find insects are so small. If you try to go for the head or the legs or something like that, or the wings, they're so small you just go right by them. All right, so there we go, just like that. Just like that. Just across the street, good old Aaron Holt Homestead. But again, another great spot for some insects is right down here. New River Gorge Bridge East. You just make your way across right on the top part of the bridge. Okay, the bottom part will have ghouls. But you'll find enough insects here, and even New River Gorge Resort, all kinds of insects there as well. Many great places. You do what's closer to you, okay? But Aaron Holt Homestead is up here in the forest. They're really easy, just as you saw. Okay. All right, what's next here, Jim? Let's put this gun away. What else we got? All right, so these two here we can almost do at the same time. Craft a scrap of ranged weapon. We can go ahead and craft ranged weapons at our weapons workbench, but that's going to cost us valuable resources. So I don't really want to show that. But we do have this epic one here. I've obviously got this epic one. It's going to give us some more score. This is one of the ones I had re-rolled for, and it just popped up as an epic as randomly. Kill Cultist with a bladed weapon 5. Okay, so we have to make sure our weapon is bladed. Go to our weapons workbench here. Let's go ahead and go craft just to kind of show that. All right, so edged melee weapons. Here's some examples. Just to give you guys some ideas. And if a lot of the stuff we could just find laying around, right? The stuff here. All right, let's back out. All right, let's go ahead to our little tool chest here and see what I got here that we can use. You know what? I haven't used this red upper auto axe in quite some time. I haven't really used it a lot. let's go ahead and we'll use this bad boy. Now, of course, I'm on a build where I use a pistol, but we'll just keep on that build. Okay, so we have our bladed weapon. Let's go ahead and kill some cultists. These guys up here are a little nuts. They've been, every time I go up there, they just want to do me harm. Same kind of harm I want to do to them. Let's go up here and pick on these guys for a while. Good old Clancy Manor. We're here. Good old Clancy Manor. And we have our bladed weapon with us in the form of a red upper auto axe. Red upper is just the paint for it. And we're going to do this epic here. Kill cultists with a bladed weapon 5. And as we do that, we're going to be picking up some ranged weapons from these bad boys and then scrap them. All right. Let's get some canned coffee, because this guy here uses a lot of AP. And we'll just be going through it. Let's get her sneak on. You can do this a couple ways if you're very low level. Someone had mentioned what you can do is you can use the regular weapon and you can, bring them down. And you guys have seen me do that before. See that one for 5. The seal just goes right through them, baby, just like that. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting a little excited there. I don't know why. One thing good about this weapon is we don't have to fill it with fuel or anything. It just does the job, you know what I mean? Hey, don't do that. Just kind of run at them. Just don't forget to heal yourself. Get him, will ya? Holy, what's going on there? Red upper. There you go. Kill a cultist 5 for 5. Done. Just like that. This is a great weapon. Now let's head back to the good old faithful here. Just to kind of remind these guys who I am. They're like, hey, he's using something he doesn't normally use. Does a good job. That auto axe, if you ever have a chance to get an auto axe, I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of fun. Oh, how you doing? Oh, you wanna play that game, do ya? You wanna play that game? Oh, you wanna play that game? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, what's next here? Craft a scrap a ranged weapon 5. Okay, so we can go ahead and craft ranged weapons at our weapons workbench. It's gonna cost us valuable resources, so we might as well just go out and pick an enemy like a cultist, a scorched, a blood eagle, anything that has a ranged weapon on them, kill them. And you'll find some ranged weapons just kind of laying around in areas as well. But just to kind of give you guys an example, right? It's a short pipe rifle. Just seeing how we're already here. This guy's got a cultist dagger that's not going to count. And there's, I think there's a body in here. Yeah, automatic assault rifle. Let's head down here. Put this away. And we have a short pipe revolver rifle. Nice, nice. What else you got on you there, buddy? Pump action shotgun. Sounds good. Head up here. It's just a rock. Short pump action shotgun. Beautiful. Combat sniper rifle. Sweet. This guy's got good stuff on them. Even the some armor pieces there too, guys. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good little haul there. If you guys do end up popping up here. We've already been up here. Nope. Combat rifle. Sorry, so that should be enough there now. Let's, there is a Tinker's Workbench in here.
Mothman, hear my prayer. Keep us safe from the dangers of beasts and men.
He's talking about me. Hi. There's our Ticker's workbench there. Alright, let's go. Go scrap. Scrap this stuff we just collected off these cultists. Now, you don't have to come up here, right? If you're limited to the easier part of the forest, by all means. By all means, you know, scorched will do, you know, or even if you find weapons laying around, okay? FYI, okay? I'm just giving you guys examples, and I believe we're done. I believe we are done. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we are. Boy, that's pretty good. Just a little over 20 minutes. That's pretty awesome. Another good spot here, come here too, is got 3 military duct tape. In case you guys are looking for ballistic fiber. It's got one of these military grade circuit boards here too, and a vacuum tube. So great little spot here for some stuff. Okay, let's head back to my camp. I have a feeling these guys are going to be coming after me from taking care of their kin there.
His foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman's judgment.
Okay, buddy.
His wings flutter.
Simmer
I will
down there.
follow, and I will.
All right, just like that, guys. Easy peasy. Now, of course, you know, when I do these daily challenge videos, there's so many different ways, so many different areas and locations to do this stuff. I just try to do it as fast as I possibly can and try to explain it. The main thing is just try to explain it to you guys of what it is you need to do and how you can kind of combine some of these dailies together, okay? Just to kind of help you guys more. But I know that, you know, there's many places, many ways to do things, but I just thought I'd let you know there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, ArtisticallyArranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind 138. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.